Hey everybody, it's so good to see you guys. Alright, before we get started, I just want to warm up for a moment. Would that be okay? Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to build a house of cards, because today's lesson is about building a house, and it's from one of the parables that Jesus spoke about. But I thought it'd be a bit of fun just to create an anchor about showing you how I build a house of cards. Actually not a house of cards, I'm building a deck of cards, because this house of cards just take too long to build. Alright, I'll give you a close-up, so stay with me guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. As you can see, this is clearly not a solid foundation. So in a moment, we're going to turn to the Bible and see what it has to say about building on a solid foundation. Stay with me, guys. Hey everybody. Today's story is an often overlooked one in the Bible, but it's such an important one. And this lesson really is a continuation of what we looked at last week when I said to you that you have a personal responsibility for your spiritual growth as well. You see, people may like to listen to advice or seek knowledge or wise counsel, but few really reap its benefits. Why? Because they don't intentionally and deliberately implement what they learn or hear. A seed in your hand is just a seed, but when you dig a hole in the right soil and you nourish it and you water it and you take care of it, the rewards is the fruit of that seed. Sounds simple enough, isn't it? Well, the same in life. And Jesus actually spoke about this directly in one of his parables. He said a person that hears the word and does what it says, one that obeys it, he compared that to a wise person that builds his house or his life on a solid rock or a solid foundation. And the one that does not obey it, he compares it to a foolish person that builds his house on the sand. And we often hear this parable and we think of it as just a story for preschoolers, but I think of it as one of the most overlooked treasures in the Bible. In fact, I think Jesus really sums up the outline of what it means to be or how to live an amazing and fruitful life here on earth for his kingdom. He's of course talking about how you live your life and what you live for. Now, very quickly, I want to remind you again about three important points in this parable. One is wisdom, two is bold, three is rock. Wisdom is paramount because it is founded in Christ. In today's world, we're inundated with knowledge. In fact, there's more information on my iPhone than there was in the computer that was used to put the first man on the moon. But knowledge is just information. Applying that knowledge for God's kingdom, that's wisdom. And that's the reason God said that the fear of the Lord is the very start or the beginning of wisdom. If you want to be an effective leader for Christ, then pursue wisdom. The second one is bold. Now, building requires vision, plans, goals, effort, commitment, collaboration, and a whole host of other things. But what is important to note is that you must build. In fact, you never stop building on earth or this side of heaven. What you may build may change, but what you build on will be the same. Which brings me to the final point, what you build on. Notice the foolish man also built. There may have been visions, plans, effort, and all these other things, but wisdom was lacking, hence foolishness. So he built on the wrong foundation. Don't waste your time and your effort and your valuable resources building on the wrong foundation. Jesus says it will not stand. You must build on the solid foundation, the foundation of Jesus Christ. Now here's the thing. The creator of all things revealed an amazing kingdom principle to you in this parable. And this doesn't guarantee that you will not face trouble in this world, but when you do face trouble, when you do face the storms in life, your foundation will be solid. Guys, I know you heard this and you know this story very well. But like I said before, knowing something is very different to having the wisdom, the revelation, and the obedience to applying it in your life. Get this right when you're young and you will be an amazing and an effective leader for Christ and for His kingdom. Bless you guys.
Thank you for watching.